Hello, welcome back to another RLcraft episode. Today, since all the mobs are gone, since we finally, as you can see my experience bar, I killed some of the dragons and some of the dino birds. Of course, I died a lot, but that doesn't really matter that much. So today, as you can see, I've farmed the field a little bit. I am going to have to till it, so that is going to take up a little bit of time today, but we are going to get started on making our farm protected and also making a little safe passage for us to get there because if you don't know, I actually don't think I have seeds. No, I don't have seeds. I can't till it. Whatever. We'll get some seeds. So, the best thing I can possibly say is we need to create a safe passage to get to the farm that doesn't allow us to go outside because the longer we're outside, the more time we give ourselves to be out in danger. Because honestly, the most dangerous place is outside. So, we're just going to have to figure out a way to make it so we don't have to go outside. And I think the best way is an underground passage. So we're going to make an underground passage as well as, I guess, till the farm a little bit. We can't till it that much because we don't have enough seeds. Alright, so I guess we'll till this one row. I think that's the best we're going to be able to do. And then we're just going to get started by filling up and surrounding our farm with stone bricks like we made beforehand in a previous episode. And yeah, I think that's going to be how much we're going to be able to do for a while. I do want to show you guys one thing that I bought from the store. So when I open vote crates, I get currency for doing so, and when I get currency for doing so, I were able to buy stuff on the market. Now, how you do that is you do slash market, if you spell it right, and you can see a bunch of stuff you can buy if you have um, enough money. And I guess I could show you an example. So here's a fire dragon skull, and we just press accept, and we spend money to buy dragon skull. So why did I buy a dragon skull? Well, you need a dragon skull to make a dragon command staff. A dragon command staff is used to, of course, command your dragon to sit, fly, kneel, and attack other animals. So how you make a dragon command staff is you get a stick and a dragon skull, and you make a dragon command staff. Now, of course, we made two of them because there's multiple people in this clan, and we're going to have multiple dragons, so we need multiple command staffs. But I guess what we should probably start doing right now is working on our wall surrounding our base. Not our base, but we're going to need a wall that surrounds our base anyway, but we need to build up our base. So I'm thinking we surround this entire lake with stone. And I'm thinking what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make it a little bit more streamlined. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that our, our hard cut point for our farm is here. Like, we could use this whole entire lake, but I kind of want to just, section off our farm. So we're not, like, wasting too much resources. Alright, and then we're going to just and we're going to clear these trees because of course we don't need these trees that much. There we go. I honestly don't know what iron berries do other than food, but and it's not really that important. What's really important is that we need a wall around our farm to protect it from being attacked. because there are a lot of creatures that can attack and kill our farm. So we don't want that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a hard cut here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the farm right here. We got a message, as you can see, that said that we are most likely to be eaten by something. We don't want that, so we'll get out of. And we'll just make a little wall here. And I believe we want our wall to spread around the lake. And yeah, we'll just make our wall. And of course, as you can see, it's a little bit laggy, but, you know, bad computer, can't really do anything about that. And we'll just have to make our wall stretch around the lake. I don't know what cloud stuff is, but I assume it's important for stuff. And we just stretch our wall around the lake. And by doing this, we'll just be making a hard perimeter for our base for the meantime. Obviously, we can expand, but, I mean, right now we don't need to. The problem is that we're getting into the mountain area, and the mountain area has problematic monsters that we're going to have to just, you know, figure out. Alright, I think this is going to be our half wall here. And we're just going to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit taller, of course. And we're just going to see how tall we want to make this. We want to make this so that there's enough room to put glass on top, but also we don't want to make it too tall because we don't want other players to see it and know that there's stuff here that they can take. So we want to make it as small as possible, but we also want to make it tall enough that we can grow sugar cane as well underneath. Oh boy, well, there's a dinosaur there, but he's peaceful, so we'll just ignore him. I think that height is good enough. I think that's a good height right there. So we'll do that. I think we'll just make it 4 blocks tall. So we can add a glass layer, but also there's enough for sugar cane. So how's everybody doing today? I mean, obviously this is going to be kind of a boring video because we're just making the wall, but at the end of the day, we saw a green little dino, and honestly, if we can make our wall fast enough, we may be able to keep him as a pet. Who knows? We're gonna have to make. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Let's just kind of connect our wall. We're gonna have to make a little place. Yeah, we'll make a little entrance. It is turning night, so that is unfortunate, but at the end of the day, it doesn't look like we have enough stone bricks at all to even make this wall, so yeah, we're not going to be able to make it, but we'll be able to make at least half of it. Well, not even half of it, but like, we'll make it so that it's tall enough. Ooh, there's a gray sheep. That's interesting. And yeah, this will just be our little wall thing that we'll be making around our farm so that people don't come in. Stealing is kind of stealing is kind of secondary. Oh shoot, there's a Pixen. What is that over there? Pixen. I hate Pixens. Pixens don't kill you unless there's more than three of them, so obviously they're a lethal mob, but you need at least three of them around you. I have to make a Pixen killing thing, but that takes time and I don't have time right now. Well, I have a lot of time today, but obviously I'd like to do more with you guys than set up a Pixen death chamber. And it wouldn't even be a Pixen death chamber, it'd just be like trapping them in a, you just have to trap them in like a cave so and then teleport out of it, and that's how it would work. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna make the cave now. So a Pixen trap, a Pixen will follow you around. The best way to get rid of a Pixen is to lead it into somewhere and then block it off so it can't follow you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little Pixen trap. And the Pixen trap is just simply a way that we will go in and lead a Pixen to its demise. And I think I saw a Pixen over there, so I'm going to be a little bit more safe because, of course, I don't want a Pixen to follow us while we're doing this. But I'm going to have to make a door, and with that door, I'm going to trap the Pixen in our little dungeon for it to suffer in, because no one likes Pixens. There is a way to make it so Pixens don't attack you, but I don't have enough magic for that. There's some sort of crystal that makes it so that monsters don't attack you unless you attack them, which is really useful when you're collecting dragon eggs and not much else. So there's our little Pixen trap, just in case that little bugger decides to come over here and screw with us. But alright, now that we've solved that problem, let's make some more stone bricks. Yep, more stone bricks. And we will make some more stone bricks, and then for the next episode, it'll just be building the wall, and maybe we'll talk a little bit about some current events. Obviously, the hurricane is coming towards Florida, and also this is, of course, filmed on October the 7th, so we'll see what happens for the anniversary of the attack on Israel. But as most people, I would like to just remember that even though it was a sad day, and they definitely, none of the civilians that were attacked on October the 7th deserve to be attacked. Israel itself is a fascist country, a theocratic fascist country, and they do not deserve to be sympathized whatsoever for their crimes. So they are a terrible country. Um, I don't sympathize with anything they do. And yeah, I'm not one of those people that's going to cry about Israel itself as a brutal institutional genocidal regime. I'm not going to cry about them, you know, just being like, hey, this is the anniversary of the day we were brutally attacked. It's like, yeah, I sympathize with the civilians that were killed, but like, you're still committing a genocide. So I'm not going to be that upset. Anyway, that's enough about me BSing. I think that's going to be the end of this episode. We have two more stone brick piles, so we'll be able to make more of a wall next time. But that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike, don't, subscribe if you really like it. I put out a poll to ask people about where they want to put ads. Do they like it at the beginning, the end, the middle, or right down your comment? You comment below the poll if you have another idea for where to put the ad, like a specific time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike, don't, subscribe if you like it. Have a beautiful day. Comment down below. And doodaloo.